Hey everyone, and welcome to our Civilization Let's Play, where we are going for a holy victory with some twists. So the twists are, let's go scout actually. So the twists are the following. First and foremost, we're playing on Immortal, which I know isn't the most challenging victory type. This is on the hill, right? Ooh, I just had like a heart attack. So if you don't know, let's go. Ethiopia's special abilities receive science and culture equal to 10% of your faith generation in cities founded on a hill or a resource. I also get faith for international trade routes based on the amount of resources in the city, and we'll touch on the Oromo cavalry and rock-hewn churches later. So the real goal of this series is to win a religious victory, which, Holy Isle, so kind of self-explanatory. It is a archipelago map, so that's where the challenge comes into play. So our goal is to take over the world with our religion, but the caveat is that we are not allowed. Oh, and it flooded right on top of my poor scout. Oh, looks like you didn't get hurt. What are the odds? Well, that's nice. So let's see, we're going to want a city here. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we could go here as well, right? 1, 2, 3. No, that's 3. I did my math wrong. But we're not allowed to expand outside of our island. So that's where the whole Holy Island, Holy Isle comes into play, is that we need to stick to our island. Now, I think I decided that I was okay with us conquering if it turns out that there's someone else on this island, I think I'm going to be okay with us, conquering their cities just because we're already playing archipelago. So I don't know, I don't want to make the map even smaller, you know what I mean? So we're going to go God King, we're going to go Discipline. I am one of those players that always goes God King first. I know some people really like the early production that, what is it called actually? Some people really like the early production that urban planning offers, and personally, I actually like it a lot too. The only reason I think God King is better is that long term, like through the game, I think you'll find that. So let's see, we'll go 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, or maybe 4. But I really believe that the long-term benefits, we're going to spend some money because I would like a plus. Well, then again, what's behind here? Is this a volcano? Let's see. So it's not a volcano, so actually we're just going to see if we can afford. Oh, we need bronze working. Yeah, that'll take some time. I know it might seem to you like that was a waste of money, but for me it was worthwhile. Actually, that's how you explore. It was worthwhile because if this was, how I put it, like if it wasn't hamstrung by the fact that we can't chop this, it would have been a really good idea. Oh, nice. That could not be better timing. Well, actually it could have been, but it is what it is. So let's think, we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's just see, actually, this is kind of far up. Let's go. Yep, I'd like to know where ley lines are. Honestly, ideally. So what ley lines are is, yep, right here. Here's one. It basically just grants, it doesn't give any yields, but it's going to give you major adjacency bonus to anything any district you wind up placing. So here we'll go, I think that's what's going to be our goal, is to get like right here. Because this city will be really good, because it has a lot of... So, you would probably need to give it the spices, because without the spices, I can't... Well, how much do we need to buy? A slinger, 65. Let's be a little daring and put you here. I don't think, yeah. Oh, so there is a civ below us. So I am glad we agreed to that one rule that we are allowed to... Let's have you run, actually. Oh, we got 64. I did my math wrong. I'm so disappointed in myself. But there is a Civ below us, so we might honestly wind up invading them. I'm not sure how we are going to wind up playing that. So we'll take the Goody Hut. 20 Diplo favor. That's awesome. So let's just get the shrine. Well, I'd actually like to get my second city up, because the earlier I think you get, oh my goodness, they're really just fighting us for everything, aren't they? Well then, let's actually go here. He'll either have to attack or retreat, I think. Nice, so he's choosing to attack. Maybe we go here then? I don't even know. Well, we can take this back, it looks like. Let's see if we can take the spot back, because he took a lot of damage crossing the river on the first try. Nice, so we get the city up. A little slower than I wanted to, but not like painfully slow. And it looks like this is where our area kind of ends. So we have room for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, like six-ish cities before we have to invade anyone. It's the Aztecs. So the Aztec are, they're okay. They're doable. They're doable. There's a lot worse civs that you could fight. They are strong though. They are strong. Just not like overly so, you know what I mean? So they have, well, I should like give another caveat, which is that they are not overly strong in the hands of an AI. They are extremely powerful in the hands of a human player. The reason is, so we need what? Just a little more gold to get that? Okay. I'm going to need a builder eventually here, so let's just put some, oh interesting, there's an island up there. Too bad we are not allowed to do anything with that. Okay, I guess I guess he went ley lines too, that's interesting. So let's attack the scout. Let's probably raid the clan once, because I could use some money. And then we'll put the holy site here. And then we will use River Goddess, correct? Where is this holy site? No, it's too far away, so we don't really get the full buffs from it. What do we want? Normally Goddess of Tides is pretty good, but it's not going to be a lot of value for us here. Maybe it is River Goddess. Maybe I just make all my future locations on the river. Let's see, is there anything better? I don't think so. Well, let's see, 1 mine, 2 mine, 3 mine, luxury and bonus. So there's 3 luxuries. Let's explore a little more. Oh, and it looks like I accidentally left my turn timer on, which I'm going to have to change. As you can tell, I play a lot of, or maybe not tell, but I play a lot of multiplayer. I think I'm just going to go with, actually, religious idols. Just because we're already working this mine, and I think the earlier we like get that all running, or really one thing, so if you don't know a lot about myself, which how would you, I have been playing Civ for honestly since like Civ 2. We don't need this anymore, we can switch back to production. So I've been playing Civ since about 6.2, and the one thing I can tell you across the board Civ games, usually if you're getting a buff, right, it is almost always going to be more beneficial the earlier you get it. So like a 10% buff in the ancient era is going to be equivalent to like a 30-40% buff later on in the game. So you really just want to be prioritizing quickly getting buffs is probably the best way to put it. So even though that in the long term, River Goddess probably would have been better because housing is very valuable, amenities are very valuable, plus we would have gotten that one extra faith per, we would have gotten one extra faith per, why am I blanking on the word? Oh, per holy site on a river. And while that is a little stronger late game, it's not going to come into play for a really, really long time. And because it's not going to come into play for so long, then, you know, we've already been collecting that +4 for the diamonds for a while now, and that extra money for the diamonds now. So, you know, we're already, the difference is, like, I'm trying to think of the best way to explain it. So the way we did it, I actually probably should have taken the I usually do tortoise instead of combat strength. So each melee unit has really like they have two main upgrades, not even really, they have two main upgrades at level 1. The first one is to do more damage when fighting other units. The second melee upgrade is to take less damage from ranged units, and I tend to pick the ranged one just because it's usually more flexible. And when you are, I feel like a lot of Civ also comes down to just cities. You know, how many, I mean, it makes sense, right? How many cities do you have? How developed are they? All of that stuff. So, sorry, I got so sidetracked. What was I even going, like, what was I even aiming for? Alright, let's get rid of that camp. It's going to be a bit annoying, to be honest. I totally forgot what I was even talking about, to be honest with you guys. Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4. There's 4 of these. Even better. Now it's not even close to a decision. And this will have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 sea resources. This will be a strong city late game. But I think, yeah, like just going back to the original point, you want to get buffs in early because, so this has been, what was it, 3 faith and 3 gold. So we just got this holy site up and running. So the only holy site that would have even been impacted by that other, oh, this is interesting. We might build a city here because I think that's hills. And it would have 1, 2 resources just off the top of my, like, that I can quickly see. So that's interesting. Am I actually friends with you? Okay. I saw these eagle warriors, and I was like, I know we are friendly. I don't know if I actually was friends with him. Alright, so now let's send this slinger, I don't even know where, honestly. I guess north. Looks like all the barbarians are going to be north. What we want to aim for here, probably archery. No, sailing. I don't know how I didn't get sailing yet, to be honest. We're good to go here, so let's go with the trader. Just get some trade routes down early. I think I'm going to wind up wanting to put it here. It's not even that strong, to be honest. Let's just put it here. Because we can build districts around it now. But yeah, like, we wouldn't have gotten any, okay. That was a weird thing to say right after you declare friendship. But it is what it is. They're the Aztec. So yeah, just, you get the gist of what I was going for. Basically, we've already been getting big benefits from, you know, adopting that one pantheon. And it's always better to start getting immediate benefits than it is to pick something that you're planning on doing. Because I always found, you know, I always plan on doing a lot in Civ games. But as someone who's been playing for a long time, I can tell you it just never goes that smoothly. And so it's always best to just get a yield right now, because then you can always have the option to, I don't know, like you can always play with the bonus you've got already received, right? Like you can already, like, you can craft how you spend the faith and the gold if you go for the river adjacency or the river pantheon, and later in the game you decide, actually it makes more sense for me to put my holy sites elsewhere. Well, now you're kind of stuck. Now you really don't have any options to adjust on the fly. I'm actually going to go with a worker here. I'd like to get that 4th city up and just have our 4 power generator, like our 4, power generation cities. But because they were going to get that builder in just 2 turns, we can use one of those 3 charges it gets to chop. And that chop will kind of put us on even ground with, if we had just produced the settler flat, it'd be about the same as getting this worker out and using a chop. So we're just going to let that run for a bit. We're going to go for writing, eventually get harbors up. I'm trying to think, like, one thing I haven't decided, I think this city might get a harbor axum. I think that, well, this city could use a builder as well. And then let's think what we want. I always like Moksha, particularly on a Holy Island run through. And then where did I meet Hungry? Oh, he must have shipbuilding. So let's see, we go like here. Oh, we have a moderate flood. Alright. This area is flooded a lot, but let's see, 2 tiles gain fertility. So actually it's been pretty nice. Now we have a 3-1 tile completely from flooding, and we have a couple of 2-1 flood, like tiles that are typically just 1-1s. Here, actually let's just send them down here. I think about it. Help this city out. We got a normal age. It's a bit disappointing, but it is what it is. I think we'll go with Eureka's. Let's see if we can get our gem industry online as soon as possible. Gold is always valuable. Let's get that settler out. Let's see, can we switch to, yep, let's double our production of settlers. Alright, now we have a lot of money. And the good news is 20% of all the faith we are currently generating is going straight to our science and culture because of our unique civ ability as Ethiopia. You're not happy with me for some reason, so I'm going to send a delegation. Okay, you're not even going to accept that. I guess we're just not going to be on good terms. It is what it is. It is what it is. Okay. Maybe I put this city here, actually, because I can immediately access the ley line. And I don't think it's going to make a difference when settling up here. So let's see, let's back off a little just to get the other troops here. Let's have you start to explore down south. Have you start to found our religion. Okay, so things are going well. Things are going well in our empire so far. Okay, let's have you press, actually. Let's have you do damage, because they're protected by these woods, so they shouldn't die from a hit. Plus, we're going to get another hit off. I'd like to get the luxury worked as soon as possible. And then Oracle could be nice, honestly, but I don't want to get rid of any of those tiles. Hanging Gardens could be nice. Actually, Great Bath is going to be huge. I'm going to put it here because we can put a bunch of like theater squares around it later on. And then let's see. Okay, I think we're good. Oh, never mind. I think we're going to be able to build a pasture here. Nice, we are. We're going to found our religion. Let's go with the crab and be the religion of Old Bay, because I do love Old Bay. So the religion of Old Bay, we are going to go with, do we want work ethic or choral music? I'm going to go choral music, and then we're going to go, Lay Ministry is good. Tithe is good. Tithe is good because when you're going, so there's one reason I love Tithe, which is 3 gold for every city following your religion, is when you are going for a religious like victory type, Tithe just seems to work so perfectly together with that victory type because you are getting like as you spread your religion, which is what you need to win the game, you are also okay, let's take him out and he's coming, so let's heal actually. But yeah, like as you spread your religion, which you need to do, you're getting more and more like money out of it. And then let's put you here. So yeah, as you get more money, like it just the money you get feeds really well into helping you win the actual game. So let's also get this going. Our second governor title will be culture for each citizen. So this like city will start to really take off soon. I am going to get a builder just to start chopping things out as well. And I think I'll probably pause this episode right when we settle our 4th city, and this will kind of be just like the foundations of how we're going to do things. Okay, let's have you heal, you push up, you push, oh darn, that slinger is going to make things more complicated. And let's get a shrine going. Okay, let's see, let's start the chop city. And because what we want is once we get political philosophy, I would like to get the, I'm blanking on the name, darn. My only hope is, so I wanted to get out, because I think this is marsh, yeah, this is all marsh, which means that, just live. Okay, nice. We have lower, defensive abilities on marsh, so that's why I moved him forward, was so that we wouldn't have to fight this warrior on it. But simultaneously, I still wanted to like move in on the clan itself. Kind of backfired, but it is what it is. I'm gonna need open borders with them. Let's get horseback riding, just in the event anyone gets a little anxious with us. The hanging gardens could be good, but let's just go with the granary for now. Get our mine up, and then we'll put a industry there next turn. Here I think we're good to go for now. Well, gain faith equal to construction when finishing buildings. I like that. So now that's going to be like a huge power generator for most of the game. Actually, we need shipbuilding so we can start to send our missionaries everywhere. So let's go shipbuilding. I don't know why I waited that long for that. And let's get 2 missionaries to start spreading our religion. Oh, I need the open borders, doy. He's going to offer open borders and gold. I don't see a problem with that. Can we also get him to do this? Okay, nice. So maybe that'll like help him actually like us more too. Not that we need him to like us, just doesn't hurt, you know what I mean? Okay, so we have political philosophy, it's great. Let's start sending you down. Let's get some rock-hewn churches in the works. Let's get our first government, which will also give us some more housing space and all that fun stuff. We're not building settlers anymore. So we are building wonders. And what else do we need? I feel like we do, well, let's actually go discipline. Okay. So also let's treat with the Aztec. Hello, I would like some open borders. That's great news. He's more than happy to accept. Well, it's a big city. It'll be nice once it follows our religion. Okay, let's get that up. Let's get that up. We don't want to make the industry here. I do wish, yep, so we can pull him back. Oh my goodness, this is such a bad spot. Because I don't want to sacrifice either of them. Let's see. We need the warrior to get back this turn, and then hopefully the slinger is the one that attacks, I guess. The worst case is the slinger moves up, the warrior attacks, and then we can't retreat with him. Looks like this slinger is going to win their fight, though. Which is, okay, that was worst case scenario. Wonder if, so ranged, let's put you there. Alright, maybe we can survive still. Maybe we can actually survive that. So we want audience chamber. I love audience chamber, and if you give me a second, I'll go right back and show why. Let's get this religion, just so we get that gold in right away. Let's get this industry going. So now the city is producing just a ton of money in our capital. Okay, so I'm guessing he's like to the right or something. Nice. Okay. So this will be a good pausing point, but our goal, let's just actually see what we got here. We can get out of this jam. Because he won't be able to attack. Nice. Alright, we got out of the jam. That is huge, because we'll have you, let's see, you need to go back. So you can go all the way back into the capital. You can heal this turn. Let's have you hit him hard, because I don't think they're going to be able to wipe them out on the return volley, and then they can escape down here. Let's have you wait. You're going to explore as soon as possible and get a monument. Then, let's see, we probably need some fish, so let's get some fish. Let's get some more. What I love, too, about the Ethiopians is every single resource. We probably need a mine, so, like, how about here? Every single resource we improve gives us a native +1. Okay, so there's their 1, 2, 3, it looks like. Actually, let's send another missionary down. Yeah, because now we're just getting so much money. You can tell, like, we have an insane amount of resources currently. Enough to probably get, like, builder. No, probably granary. Well, yeah, builder first. Then granary. Yeah, that makes sense. Oh, I did say I was going to pause it after this. So let's just see, make sure he lives. Nice. Okay, so that one lived. Oh, two of them lived, actually. And then, let's see. So he'll get another 15, ideally. I think he would live if we just let him heal. Anyways, we'll pause it here. Thanks, everyone, for tuning in to our Holy Island Let's Play, and I hope to see you again soon.